He was 32, 33. It was a time where you have to reconsider, okay, what will I do when I finish my playing career? Because playing for 10, 12 years in Bundesliga 2 is not enough to say, okay, I earned enough money to enjoy the rest of my life.
Herzlich willkommen, liebe Zuschauer, auf unserem Luxusliner. Und das ist die Sendung, wo falsch richtig ist und richtig ist falsch. Und Gewinner sind Verlierer. Es geht darum, möglichst viel zu verlieren. Und Jürgen, du hast das Spiel verstanden, es ist ganz einfach.
Klopp knew that in the end, you needed a proper job. So he was studying, he was doing internships in media, you know, being natural in front of the camera, being witty. It came natural to him.
Jürgen, was machst du hauptberuflich?
Ich bin Fußballprofi.
Fußballprofi. Du spielst beim FC Bayern als Mittelstürmer, das wissen wir alle. Nein. Du spielst wo?
Beim 1. FSV Mainz 05, zweite Liga.
Da spielst du was?
Mittelstürmer. Und wir wollen in die erste Liga, so wie du ins Samstagabendprogramm.
So Klopp doesn't quite know what he's doing. He was really an accidental manager, and the story of how he got the role had a lot to do with a man called Christian Heidel. Christian Heidel is a wily character, a very smooth operator, but also a real wheeler-dealer. And he ran a local car dealership. When he wasn't at his day job, he was down at the football club where he was a sporting director.
If someone wanted a contract negotiation, we drove to the car company and have spoken about contracts.
Did he give you a call?
No, never. So obviously it was a proper German car and we only got lower-priced Japanese cars.
Heidel was sporting director for a decade, but he was really sick of the constant fight against relegation.
We lost 3-1 at Kräuter Fürth. We drove back, went directly in a hotel because we had another game on Wednesday, and the relegation battle already started, and so we had this kind of a mini camp. We didn't go home, we stayed together, wanted to bond, whatever. The that time manager said, I want to know if you're still behind me or not. So everybody can have a beer. I go out, you discuss this, and I come back, and then we see. We agreed on.
The players agreed that they couldn't back the manager, and of course they asked Jürgen to break the bad news.
So, sit there. He's coming in saying, and? Well, boss, actually, you asked. No. And he, okay. Ran out the door, shouting, tomorrow 9 o'clock training, and close the door. Okay. And then he called the sporting director. He said, we sack all the old players, we go through that with the young players. I was one of the old players.
Heidel had a big decision to make, the manager or the players. He chose the players. So Christian Heidel opens up a football magazine and starts going through all the leagues in Europe and says, who's the manager in Bern or in Strasbourg? And he runs out of names that he can think of as suitable candidates.
And then they did have another manager, and the game was on Wednesday. And so he said, yeah, can you do it? What? Yeah, but I don't play. So that was it.
Overnight, the old coach gets fired and Klopp becomes manager. No one really believes it. And the 2 or 3 reporters who turn up think it's some kind of elaborate prank.
At that time, we were dead. Situation was hopeless. But we were a bunch of friends. First game, winning 1-0. It's absolutely crazy. But still searching managers. A coach was just interim. Winning the next game. Okay, still searching a manager. Winning the next game. Okay, still going for a new manager. Winning the fourth game. Okay, starting to think,
When he was the manager of Mainz, I thought, come on, my friend, take me. Yeah. You need strikers anyway, but he didn't.
Once the game started, once the coaching started, they quickly realized that this was actually a fantastic idea that changed certainly the history of Mainz, but maybe even the history of football.